Mothers face a constant challenge in trying to protect their daughters from the harshness of the world, with varying success. Meet two brave mothers who did what they could, and a third robbed of her liberty because of being a mother.
Bone weary and sick to death of muck and bullets and dragging that bloody cart around. Like many of my sisters here tonight, I am called by a name which isn't mine. I like it though. Mother Courage. It has a ring to it, doesn't it? A bit more gutsy than Anna Fearling or Canteen Anna. Canteen Anna, that's not very flattering, though I suppose I am what it says on the tin. I can hear you muttering. She's not real. She's a made-up character in a play by Brecht. But that's where you are wrong and why I am furious. Night after night I inhabit the bodies of respectable actresses who pull my cart across the stages of the world, daubed in pretend filth and wearing pretend rags. Night after night I watch my children die, raped, silenced and mutilated in the theatres of war. Night after night I relive this horror. That German pen pusher thought he could change the world by putting his words into my mouth. And then, bastard, he made me a cardboard cutout. He didn't want you to like me, to care about me, to be in awe of my amazing ducking and diving survival skills, to stand beside me over the bodies of my children. He created me. I leapt out of his head onto the page, the stage, but I am like Lilith, and I will not lie down. He can't silence me. I will be heard. I will speak my own words. I think I am pretty amazing. What do you think? Oh, you don't know my story. Well, his story, but I am reclaiming it. Herr Brecht choreographs 12 years of my life, earning my living from the war. I have a cart. It is full of everything that soldiers want. Clothes, medicines, booze, women. My catchphrase, Mother Courage can get you anything you need. I follow the armies across the length and breadth of Europe in this never-ending war. Well, to be accurate, this 30 years war, but I only know this with hindsight. 17th century Europe, 20th century Europe, the Balkans, Africa, a horrific future world. It doesn't matter which war zone you choose. I've been dumped everywhere and they've all been awful. Can I interest you in a new pair of boots? A new identity. My forgeries are so good they will get you in any way you choose. How about an inflatable boat? A nice little earner for transporting desperate people. It's pre-loved. You'll need to check for punctures, but I'm offering it a knockdown price. Oh, I sense some disapproval. Don't you dare judge me. I do what I have to do to keep alive, to feed my kids, to save them from the greedy perverts who would fill them full of dreams and drugs and sell their half-starved bodies. What kind of sick bastard makes up something like this and then denies me any pity or respect? The best thing he gave me is my name, Mother Courage. I am the best mother I can be in the circumstances. I fight for my children. Herr Puppeteer Brecht amuses himself by forcing me to make agonising choices. At one point he gives me the choice of selling my cart, our only means of earning a living, in order to get money to save my boy from the firing squad. Too late. They killed him anyway. He then makes me stand over the body, denying that I know him, unable to grieve. Bastard! He gives me glimmers of hope, and then jerks my strings. I get friendly with the cook, if you know what I mean. We find a little comfort together in this hellhole. Cookie gets a letter saying his aunt had left him an inn in Utrecht. An escape from this nightmare, the answer to our prayers. Come with me, Courage, he says. The joy lasts a few minutes. I'll tell Katrine the good news. Oh, she can't come. It's not big enough to support 3 of us. Cookie expects me to abandon my mute, raped, mutilated daughter in a war zone. I am a mother, for God's sake. So off Cookie goes to Utrecht, and then the German sadist scribbler kills Katrinoff too. He's already had her raped, mutilated, and now shot, while trying to save lives. He calls this entertainment, for God's sake. This war is supposed to be all about God. It's the same the world over, men slugging it out because of their religion. Their greed and lust for power, more like. In this mad, God-forsaken world, I can't think of another way to survive but trail after these crazy drunken fools, giving them what they think they want. Courage. I have plenty of it. I survive war, famine, disease. I am tortured, trafficked, raped, abused, enslaved. But I survive in my thousands. That is the miracle. I am Mother Courage, and you should applaud me. I am bloody marvellous.